Howdy. What we have is a torque converter out of a supposedly a 73 Ford 5550 backhoe. I sent it in to get rebuilt, and they sent it back in a box, all in pieces. So now we're going to try to put it back together, doing the best we can, one step at a time. So like I said, this is a 73, so the input shaft doesn't go all the way through. On the older models, it came through the back, and there was an O-ring that went on here that went into the crank, sealed up. We don't have that, so we're going to go on to the next step. The company pulled the bushing out, sent it back with it. It was okay, so I put it back in. Had to do a little sanding on it where they scarred it up, but it fits good now. This is the impeller, first part in. This stands still, it doesn't turn. This goes to the stator shaft. There's a thrust washer on the back side right there. We're going to set her in. Slides right in, it gets down close to the other part, sits on the washer, spins nice. You notice there's another steel washer right here. Alright, that just sits in, you can tap it in. It's not a problem. Next piece is a one-way sprag clutch. On this steel washer, there's a thrust washer. The hub sits down inside of it. Put some grease on it to hold it in place. Set it down in. There's bushings on the inside of the stator support. And this is called a groove washer. They sent it back, so I had to get one made. Looks like they broke it when they took it apart. Not a big deal, I guess, for them. Next part. I already got the O-ring on it. This is the other side of the torque converter. There's a steel washer in the top of it. Bolts underneath hold the hub. You can see the hub. This was why I sent it in to get fixed. I got a groove around mine, and the transmission was leaking outside of the front pump. So I sent it in to get it fixed, and this is what they sent me back. So I had to get this made too. There's a gasket sits underneath of it. I put some sealant on the bolts just to make sure. This is what the dealership recommended. Flange sealant. Anaerobic. So we're going to give it a try. It's got a new O-ring. The company that tore it apart and was supposed to rebuild it actually threw the O-ring in the box. So I got that for free, I guess. Somebody at some point tore this apart before. They put 3 dots in it with a punch. They did the same thing here. So I'm going to figure that's where it goes. It came apart that way. It's going to go back together that way. Okay, before we go any farther, we're going to reach in and grab the sprag clutch support and see what our end play is. Alright, we got plenty of room. Nothing's hitting. So we're going to start taking it down. got a couple bolts snug. Let's check it again. Yeah, still plenty of room. Okay, they're all snug. We're gonna try it again. Yeah, we still got room. Everything's still moving, spinning. That's good. Now we got to torque it. Now the book calls for 73.99 inch-pounds. Well, I don't have anything that'll do 73.99. So we're going to set the 74. Alright, we're set to 74 and we're going to start torquing. Okay, we've got them all torqued. Now we're going to go around one more time, make sure we didn't miss any. Okay, there we are. Nice and free, still spins, plenty of room, not too much room. Well, that's it. I got to bend the locking tabs back up and it'll be ready to go back in the transmission. So, thanks for watching. See you later.